Well, kia ora, my beautiful stars. I hope you're all well. Yes, I hope you guys enjoying all the videos I'm uploading at the moment. This is now Tuesday, the 31st of March at 9 a.m. in the morning. And you guys will have to excuse me. We have got quite a strong wind out here today, so you might hear some flapping, you might see some movement on the boat. But yes, that's just the way it is, the life on a boat. I recorded a reading for the April predictions over the weekend. I tried uploading that video this morning, and every single time I've tried uploading that video, nothing wanted to work. It just didn't want to go through. I tried it from the laptop, I tried it from both my cell phones, and no luck. So that to me said that there's been an energy shift, and the cards are telling me that I need to relook this, and I need to do another reading here on April. So this video will go out. It will be live this evening from 7 p.m. On the 31st. So it's all ready for the 1st of April. And yeah, so let's have a look and see what the cards are going to say. What I'm going to do is, as usual, I am going to break it down into the 4 weeks with 5 cards, one for each day of the week. I don't do the weekends because that is the sort of the thing. Let's have a look and see what the cards say. And what I'm going to do a little bit differently here today, as well as I am going to see whatever the first card is that comes out, whatever the first card is that is going to come out is going to be the anchor for the month. I haven't done it this way before. I'm just going to see if it works, and let me know what you think about it. It's going to be a little bit of a big reading, so I'll just have to see how the cards fit in and how I'm going to do it. So let's have a look here, and let's just see. I also had a look here at the planetary alignments and stuff, and it doesn't seem that there's anything in retrograde this month, but we've got that funny star alignment happening on the 16th, 17th of April. Plus then we have got the event of Regulus and stuff lining up with the Sphinx around about the 26th of April. We've got Easter coming up this weekend. So let's just have a look and see what the cards have got to say. Let's pull the first card and see what it says. Hanged Man. Are we going to have a little bit of a hanged man scenario? Is this month going to be a little bit stuck, or are we going to feel, and it's in reverse. We need to look at things from a different angle and a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't at first notice it was in reverse. I didn't first notice it was in reverse. But yeah, do we need to look at things from a different angle and a different perspective? Let me just move some of this stuff out the way, so I just got a little bit more space here. Okay, so April seems to be, we need to have a look at things from a different perspective. I don't know what all these little flecks are on my thing. I cleaned it. Don't know. Okay, let's have a look here and see. Let's see how I'm going to do this. The Moon. 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. 4 of Cups. Ace of Wands. Okay, let's have a look here. And I'm looking at worldwide predictions, and I'm looking at financials, I'm looking at digital, I'm looking at physical, you know, all that type of stuff. This Moon card here, is this telling me that we need to have a look out in the first week for illusions and fake news and fake information coming out? And again, this is pointing me with the 2 towers here. It keeps and then these little comets flying past here. And it almost tells me that we need to be very careful of what we hear and say online about the war that is continuing and carrying on, because this just seems to be thinking that there's a lot of fakery going on, a lot of illusions going on. And I think the illusions are coming from the West, because if we have a look here how these little things are going, there's a lot of illusions coming in from the West by the looks of it. This 5 of Pentacles here, I don't know why it's just said to me we're going to be in for something cold. People might have there might be another cold snap, or here in the south we might have a cold start to the winter. But it's also telling me, I don't know why, with the lights on behind here, it's almost telling me that we need to just make sure that we are ensuring that we can have enough power, that we don't have to be stuck in the cold. So if you're reliant on gas or oil or something in those lines for heating, or for cooling, or whatever the case might be, make sure that you've got enough backup. If you've got enough stock, that you've got, maybe got a generator, maybe got solar energy, something in those lines. So just make sure that you are ready for a shortage of something. Also food wise and stuff, just get that extra can or that extra thing that you can put in the freezer and freeze. This Knight of Swords here, this is a military card for me. This is almost like there's going to be a rapid response, ready to defend, go on the attack. And swords are words. It's going to be attacks through words and stuff that's going to be happening. Watch out for the fake news. Watch out for harsh words coming out. Watch out for urgent warnings coming out. This 4 of Cups here. There's an opportunity. A golden opportunity is being missed here, because you are bored and you're distracted. We are all bored and distracted so much with everything that is going on in our lives and what is on the media and in the news and everything else. Maybe take a break from that so that you and your personal life don't miss out on the golden opportunity. Because here is the opportunity card underneath it, an Ace of Wands. Despite any blocks, despite any anything that is an illusion and whatever else, there is an opportunity to be creative. There is a spark that is being ignited, something within you and maybe in the world, and something is going to come out through the fog, and it's going to shine a light onto an opportunity. Okay, let's have a look at week 2. Justice, Queen of Pentacles, Star, I like that. Oh, 7 of Wands. Okay. Oh, okay. Looking at astrology here, if I remember correctly, I think Mercury reaches its highest elongation around about the 5th, between the 4th, 5th, and whatever of the month. And this is almost telling me with this that it's old wounds that is going to be exposed for healing, because there's the healing card. Justice is telling me here there's balance is going to be returned. We've got pillars here, and there's an opportunity. We need to hold on with this Queen of Pentacles here. We need to hold on, and we need to make sure that we hold tight onto things. Hold tight onto your money. Don't overspend. Don't overspend. Don't over speculate. Don't be like a bunny rabbit and just run off into the wild. Have your feet on the ground. Focus. Hold on. Don't be hasty, is what it's telling me here. Don't be hasty. Think twice. This star card, this is your spark. It's a spark and it's a light for the world. And this is a shield against fakeness. Because with her not having any drapes on her, she's completely and utterly exposed. A lot of things are going to be exposed that might help to healing. But the Seven of Wands here still feels that somebody or something or some countries are going to be under siege. Be under siege for a long time. And I see I've only pulled out 4 cards. Why did I only bring out 4 cards? Ah, there we go. The 10 of Pentacles. You see the Pentacles and the Pentacles. If you're holding on and making sure that contracts and stuff are good and in place, and if new deals can be made for different countries and they hold on to what they believe in, it will bring them hope and healing, and they can defend themselves, and it will lead to a long-term prosperity. And it's basically telling us that things might start turning around. But you need to be very careful in the first part. You see how this new opportunity here sit next to the Pentacles. A breakthrough through fog might lead to generational wealth, foundations, family. Cherish your family. And it's also telling me that there's a coming together of legacy countries in the world. Legacy countries in the world that are starting to pull their forces together. And I almost want to say that it is some of the Commonwealth countries, like the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and then all the other subsidiaries that form part of the Commonwealth. Start funding together, start working together in order to build a long-term perspective here. Oh, week 3, there's going to be a tower moment. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised about this tower moment. And I'll tell you now why. King of Swords, 2, 3, Temperance, 4, Death in reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. Why I'm saying I'm not surprised in the Tower card here is because in week 3, Mars is conjuncting with Saturn. And it conjuncts with Mercury. So it's Mars, Saturn and Mercury. Round about from the 18th to the 20th of April. And this is a hard block. Something is going to come crashing down. Might it be the end, might it be something good, might it be the end of a war, whatever else, because here is the King of Swords, and this King of Swords here is telling me that there is some hard, clean cut decisions being made. There's no emotion in it. There is just absolute logic, and it's almost like a military card. Absolute decision that was made. Temperance here. It's finding a middle ground. It's finding a middle ground. See here, cups, wands, cups. It's finding a middle ground here. It is trying to balance things. It is trying to illuminate things. And it is trying to bring things close to the heart. And there's going to be a victory somewhere. And daffodils are the beginning of spring. And I think the Northern Hemisphere is going into spring. So it's the beginning of new things. But be balanced. Be absolutely balanced. This death card in reverse is telling me that there's going to be an absolute ending to something. an absolute ending. Something that was in place for years. You see how beautifully these line up here? The Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and then the Death card. You're staring at the old ways of doing things. You're always defending the old ways of doing things, but it's coming to an end. And then look here. Also, how beautifully these tie in. The Ace of Wands, opportunities. The Ten of Pentacles, and moving to calmer waters. So in week 3, we're moving to calmer waters. There's an ending to something that we need to look how the Hangman in reverse is sitting underneath there, because we are looking at it from a logical perspective. And the last week, oopsie, lovers, sorry, Nine of Cups, the Magician, Hierophant in reverse, the Sun upright. Okay, week 4. Excuse me. Excuse me for that. Oh, there's something about week 4, yeah? Wow, I'm just looking at my astrological chart here, and it's telling me that at the end of April, Uranus enters Gemini, and the Lovers is a Gemini card. Wow, okay. Let's have a look here. Choosing of alliances. Peace coming from above. But this whole week aligns with the whole event that is supposed to take place, with the alignment of Regulus with the Sphinx and everything else, right about the 26th. Let's just continue reading here. There's going to be a major collaboration here. And then just look here. There's all the illusions. Justice. Sorry, I'll block the camera here. Justice that came up there. The Tower moment, and then a major alliance. Was it going to be a Tower moment in order to bring this alliance into place? Countries working together. Then we're looking at the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is a victory. It is accomplishments. It is achievements. It is, you've achieved everything. It is just before the 10 card. It is the highest number you can actually get before you move to 10. You've reached the goal. The world has reached the goal. There's going to be a victory. It is awards. This Magician here, upright. You have all the tools. They have, whoever is doing this alliance here has all the tools on the table to manifest and bring continuation to something that is good, something that is better, a better time, moving forward. The Hierophant here in reverse. This Hierophant in reverse is telling me it's the coming of an ending of the old way, old institutions, the old way of doing things. Because we are looking here at the Hanged Man in reverse, looking at things from a different perspective. And this lines up so well. And look at the Sun card with the rising of Regulus that's going to hit the Sphinx between its front legs and stuff. Wow. So there must be something to it. But this Sun card here, I'm just so glad that that month ends on the Sun card. It is getting rid of all the blocks. It's getting rid of all the nastiness. It's getting rid of everything else. So I think we're going to be in for a great end of April worldwide, I hope. Because yes, we did have this poverty card here, but this poverty card doesn't mean that we're going to be out on the quote. We need to make sure that we are secure. Hold on to, look here, secure, hold on to what you have. If you make clean-cut decisions, you'll be victorious. See how these cards line up. The swift action and the cutting through of whatever is going to lead to good times, the ending of things, and the beginning and manifestation, the end of old institutions. Just look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Just lining them up here. See that? An offer is going to be made. If we look past it, it's going to be the ending of a conflict and the old way of doing things. And then the wands here is new opportunities that will bring growth and legacy. It will take us to better times and a sunny moment. So whichever way I read these cards, it seems that everything that was an illusion is going to be illuminated here. And there's a new opportunity coming. There is a new opportunity coming with new alliances that's going to be drawn up in the last week. But whichever way we look at it here, illusions are going to be cut through with justice, which is going to lead to the end of something, and it's going to lead to new alliances. Then it tells us if you hold on to your money and your funds and be very careful with how you work things, and you've cut through it and made a clear decision, and if countries and whatever make clear decisions, will lead to a victory. Cut through, charge through will lead to hope. Look how it's moving away from there. Conflict is moving away. Then there's hope and healing, there is balance, and it is a manifestation. The Four of Cups, opportunities. We mustn't look blind to opportunities. We won't need to deal with conflict, because an end is coming to the old way of doing things. There's new opportunities. I just need to move these cards a little bit. Let me just do that. There's new opportunities coming that will lead to the growth and an expansion and better countries, better wealth for countries, to smoother waters and a sunny outcome for the rest of the world. Let's just quickly have a look here at what's the underlying. The end of secrets. The end of secrets. The end of all the nonsense that is being spewed and illusion to us here. And it's going to be the last card here, is going to bring an end to being. Yes, we need to look at the internet and things that's on the internet from a different perspective. Look at the internet and things that are spewed on the internet from a different perspective. Let's just quickly have a look here. Just one last message here. Can you just clarify for me? What is this Tower card going to be? What is the Tower moment going to be in week 2? What's the Tower moment going to be in week 2? What is the sorry, these just flip very funny. What is the Tower moment going to be? The end of spilt milk. But what is the end of spilt milk? What is the end of toxicity? 3 countries that were involved. Things are coming to an end there. That's what's just come to me. 3 countries that have been involved in something is going to come to an end. And 2 new powers are going to... Am I right? It is cutting through. It's the end of. I think in week 2 we might see the end. Week 3 we might see the end of the war. The end of all the word spewing. Just clarify that. Just clarify the Lover's card for me. Clarify the Lover's card for me. Clarify the Lover's card. New opportunities, new alliances. New opportunities, new alliances. King of Cups in reverse. This can go one of two ways. This King of Cups in reverse. This King of Cups in reverse. New partnerships. One of two ways. Look here. It's telling me, look at this page of wands here. The pyramids. When I asked it to clarify. New things coming, new things happening. The end of old emotions and the old way of doing things. The old emotional way of doing things. Letting go. Not having control of your emotions. Clarify the King of Cups for me quickly. Just clarify the King of Cups for me. Clarify the King of Cups. The releasing of burdens. Knight of Cups in reverse. Whatever was presented to us before is not anymore, because that was what caused it to be upright. Okay, I don't know. So let's see what happens with the cards. Let's have a look and see what happens with the cards. What is basically telling me is that there's going to be an end to something, new alliances, new partnerships coming up at the end of April. I'm not putting a specific person to this King of Cups. I'm just saying that it's going to be the end of the old way, the end of doing things emotionally and losing control of all the old emotions, because that will let go of all these betrayals that we've had and all the sadness that we've had. But there's definitely a new alliance coming. My friends, I hope this reading has made sense. I hope I haven't sounded like gobbledygoo. Don't know why I pulled this card up, Three of Wands. Looking back. This is looking forward. Looking back. Looking back to what? To the release of secrets. Is this telling me that we're going to lose two kings? This has come to me. Is this going to tell me we're going to lose two kings? Because look how it lies here. Two people in power. But this High Priestess here is telling me that this is illumination. It is moving us forward underneath here. But yes, I don't know. You let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I know I haven't been getting a lot of views on these monthly predictions that I've done, but I still do them because I do know I've got some viewers that do like them. So just, if you feel like it, watch it. It's all time stamped. You can run through it to, each week at a time. If you don't want to watch the whole thing in one sitting, I don't mind. So there we go, my friends. Until I speak to you on April Fool's Day, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.